All right, so I'm so excited that you guys could come here today. It's, well, for you, most of you, it'll be the evening, so thank you for popping in, as I know you've probably had a really busy day. We have two very special ladies that are dear to my heart that took the time to pop on with us tonight, and so I just wanted to introduce them, and if you guys have any questions at all throughout it at all, don't hesitate to pop in. For those that are maybe watching this on the replay for the first time though, my name's Karlee. If you haven't checked out some of the other videos that we have, I'm sure the lady who sent you here will be more than welcome to catch you up on what we've been doing. So we are so excited to launch in the Netherlands on this Saturday. I know, it's so exciting. It's going to be amazing. So, but I won't keep you guys from what these fabulous ladies have to say. So you guys, I don't know who wants to speak first, but you guys can go ahead, whoever wants to. Shari,
it's on you. You are the boss in this call.
It's my call. Okay, Kristin, you go first. Okay.
Okay. Hi, ladies. It's a huge, huge pleasure for me to meet you all in this call. And as I said already before, that's the best part of my job. I'm hanging up with our presenters. And let me just introduce myself to you and where I live, what I'm doing at Younique Corporate. So I'm Kristin Nieusmann. I started working for Younique. I'm on the corporate side 4 years ago. That's exactly my anniversary month right now. I started October 2014. And I think, Shari, I met you first time on the cruise, on the Jamaica cruise in October 2015. That's where I met you.
Yes. I remember that.
The incentive trip. So I'm the market vice president, and I started for being in charge of Germany. My second market launched August this year. That's Austria, and my third and most beautiful market will be in November, the Netherlands. Woohoo! So you are very close to my heart, the Netherlands. So I only live 70 minutes car driving from the Dutch border. So I'm quite often in the Netherlands, ladies. And I think I spent 30 times, 20 times of my annual vacations in the Netherlands my whole life. So since I was a little child, I'm quite often there for the weekends, just for shopping or just for 3 days for short vacations. And I'm quite often on Texel. I love your North Sea and your islands. I love Texel. I'm a huge Texel fan. And I live in Münster. Maybe you know Münster, guys. It's in the northwestern part of Germany. And you guys are coming to Münster for the Christmas market quite often, right? So the Germans are going to the Netherlands for shopping, and I know lots of Netherlands people are coming to the Christmas markets. So like to Münster in December. Maybe you know the city. It's a beautiful city, and yeah, I started, as I mentioned, 4 years ago, working for Younique, and my role. Let me just describe my role. I'm the interface between our presenter field ladies. Our beautiful presenter field, and between the corporate head office in the US. We are organized in the following way. Our headquarters is in the US, it's in Utah, it's in Lehigh. There are all global departments. All departments are working for all markets globally. And in each of our markets, with the Netherlands, it's market number 16. Next month, we have my role. It's the market vice president who is the interface and who is in charge of all what's happening and going on in the market. And we are working in 2 time zones, in our local time zone and in the US time zone, when we work with all our global departments. Yeah, and we bring your thoughts, your ideas back to the corporate office, and that you are able to rock your business and your wonderful presenter journey in your market. So we are really internationally driven, and especially for the Netherlands, what I can share is we are so amazed about this market. For example, you guys said we need Ideal, and we started working for the payment option, which is really specific for you guys in the Netherlands. We learned this, and we are going to launch Ideal, and I will talk about it a bit more detailed later. What I can share right now, that's just an example, you know, the local things which we need that you are successful in your market. Yeah, so in direct sales, I'm working now for 24 years. So Younique is my 5th company. Now comes a big but my best ever company. And Shari is laughing because maybe Shari knows what I want to say, because that's a really big journey and a huge journey every one of us is doing, also on the presenter side, but also on the corporate side. I think since I'm working with Younique, I had such a huge self-development during the past years. You know our Flourish the logo, right? You have seen our Flourish the logo. And this is yes, this is showing the self-development of every one of us, and it will be the same with you, I'm quite sure, because when you start with Younique, I was really confident and thinking I know everything about direct sales coming to Younique, but let me tell you, no, I learned so much about myself, being authentic, showing my real personality. Before I was business driven, but I was not authentic in that way, that I have shown my weaknesses also and said, okay, this is my weaknesses, and I'm okay with my weaknesses, and I haven't shown any tears, ladies, for example. You know, I'm just authentic, and this is the best part for me that happened to Younique. You know, I feel like working for my family and with my family. And I really hope that you can have the same experience in the Netherlands. And I want to support you during your journey. And I'm going to work really closely with you guys in your market. So be prepared for a wonderful journey. That's just my short introduction, ladies.
Yes. That's amazing. I was going to say, you know, ladies, just to let you know a little bit about Kristin and the other market reps for all now going to be 16 countries. Kristin is going to be the right hand for all of you. The market VPs get so close to the girls in their markets, and it's Younique is very family, but have your own little family, like within family, within those markets. And it's just so amazing, because anything that you need, we really support each other. And it's not like you join and then you don't see any of us. I am Karlee's sponsor. I'm her upline. We work together every single day. You'll be seeing a lot of me when you join, because we're always in connection of finding ways to help you build a business to meet the goals that you have for yourself. And, you know, sometimes those goals are just to get the discount, and that's okay too. So just a little bit about me. I'm a Black status level 2 leader, which I know means nothing to you right now. Black status level 2, it's the highest level that's been achieved in the company so far. We do have a level 3. Nobody's gotten there yet, but I'm on my way. So, I am an accidental leader with the company. I joined 6 years ago because my goal was to earn enough money to get a manicure once a month, which turned into a really giant joke, because a year and a half later, I was the company's first millionaire. So I have a system. Karlee has a system. It is so simple. It is duplicatable, which just means no matter what your background, you don't have to have a makeup background. You don't even have to have a sales background. Any person who has the desire can do this, because it is so simple, and we show you step by step how to do it. I was going to say it's a no-brainer, but I was talking to Karlee, and I know in foreign markets I have to watch it, because I use a lot of American slang, you know, a lot of American phrases that I was speaking in Italy once, and everyone went, huh? Right. So I have to watch what I say, but it is something that every single person can do. And when I realized that I could change my family's life for generations, the first thing that occurred to me was more women need to know about this, because most women don't know that this sort of a thing exists. With the internet, with social media, we have the opportunity to build a business from our phones, from our homes. You can see, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I built a giant business. Karlee, same thing. She went from being, I'm sure you know her story, went from being a nurse to stay-at-home mom with a big business. And so we're just here to help you achieve the goals that you set for yourself. We're not here to push anything on you, or, you know, for some women, they want to build a big business, and they want the financial freedom. And some women just want to do a part-time, little bit here or there, earn enough for a manicure, or they just want the discount, and that's okay. But I just want you to know that when you join, you are a part of a big family and a huge support system. And of course, you know, you've got Karlee there for any questions that you have. You've got me, and we're in communication every day, Karlee and I, and you've got all of your other Younique sisters. We call them Y sisters, and Kristin, of course. I just can't stress enough how amazing it is to have a market rep like Kristin, who is there for any sort of issue. I mean, I've worked for a lot of companies, and I've never worked for a company. This was my first direct sales company, by the way. But I've worked retail and for other businesses, and I've never worked for an organization that is so open to your ideas. They want to know what's working. They want to know what's not working. And it really is their goal to make this business as simple as possible for you so that you can be as successful as possible. And I liked what you said, Kristin. It made me think that, you know, used to, I had my work life in old, you know, businesses. I'd have my work life, then I'd have my family life. And this is the first time that it's all one. It's all integrated, and it's my work and it's my family. And you talked about the cruise. What's so great is when we have incentive trips or conventions, or we have, you know, meetups, it really turns into a family reunion. After your first time, after that, it's a family reunion every time. And it's like nothing I've ever experienced. So I'm just so excited for Saturday. And I'm so excited, you know, like I said, this is about uplifting and empowering women and getting you to the level that you want to be, whatever that is. It doesn't work when you try to drag people. So it's all about you and what you want to achieve. And we're just here to help you support that. So I'm just really excited. And I'm so appreciative. Thank you, Karlee, for asking me to be on.
Well, thank you, Shari, for being here, and Kristin too. Talking about events and all that just got me thinking. Erin and I, who's also on here, just got back from an event this past weekend local to us. And I know Kristin was saying you're doing one in January or something like that, right? Coming up?
So I'm planning a corporate launch event in January. Right now, I can't give a final save the date, but I hope by end of November to give you a save the date. It will be a Saturday, mid of January, and either the 11th or the 18th, but I can't share a final date. It's depending on some things. So, but you can already save this date, right? Either the 11th or the 18th, and we will start ticket sales, and I will explain what's the concept approximately by end of November, beginning of December. So I'm going to do 2 events on one day. Just on the morning or midday, I want to do a training event for Netherlands presenters and invite you guys to come there, that you can get to know us and we can mix and mingle. We want to share with you some training content and train you on our mission, some products. You can use our products. We have makeup bars there. And this is approximately a 2 hours event. And on the same day, also for approximately 2.5 hours, I want you to give the opportunity to join an opportunity meeting with your prospects. So Netherlands presenter or other presenters from other markets have the opportunity to come to this event with their guests. For sure, the goal should be that we want to support you, that your guests sign up as your presenter by end of the day. This is the overall goal, and we want to give you a company presentation, share our mission. They can use our products on the makeup bars, and they can, and that's the most important thing, I think, to feel the proper power on this day, because sometimes it's just about the feeling about those events. You need to feel the sisterhood, our community, and our mission. It's not about to give you all the details about the business. It's just more about the feeling, because you need to feel unique. And from my understanding and from my perception, that you can really talk about Younique also. You need to feel it. And that's my overall goal, that you can feel Younique the first time in the Netherlands. And we are coming to you to Utrecht. It's close to Amsterdam, and we are doing this in Utrecht.
Yeah, I'm so excited that you're doing something there, because that there's nothing like Shari said and like you said, and I know some of the leaders that are on here have felt that way too, and others have yet to experience that. So it's so cool. There's nothing like it, and I'm just excited. I wish I could come. That'd be awesome. Oh, I don't know if anyone has any specific questions that they want to share or different things that they'd like to ask, or by all means for people watching the replay later on, you can ask whoever sent you this link as well, and we'll be sure to be in contact and get some answers for you. But yeah, I'm so excited. So feel free to pipe in if you have some questions, okay? I'll just
Karlee, just maybe I can give an update on Ideal. I'm quite sure all the ladies have questions about Ideal.
okay.
Yeah. Maybe I can just give more content about this. So right now, what I can share with you, that's a current status, the payment option Ideal. We are working on this, but I have to explain if it's available or not by November 2nd. So what you will have definitely when you can sign up on November 2nd as presenter is PayPal and MasterCard. We are working, and credit card for sure, PayPal, credit cards. And right now we are working on Ideal. That means also for the registration process, also and plus for regular orders. But I can't tell you at this point of time if it's available on November 2nd at 3 p.m. CET when we launch the Netherlands. That's a question mark. I'm pushing for it, our development department. Maybe it will come a few days later. That's the current status I can share with you. But if it's not available on November 2nd, it will come very, very soon in November. Because we are really pushing for it. So just to give you a worst case scenario, when it's not available on November 2nd, be prepared. I know you don't have, lots of you don't work with credit cards in the Netherlands. Be prepared to have a PayPal account just for the worst case scenario. I really hope that I have more details by Friday, one day before the launch, and I will share with you. Karlee, just send me a message on Friday, and I can tell you yes or no if it's available on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I know lots of ladies were wondering too, but I've been chatting with some of the ladies over there, and we've worked out different solutions to help them as well. So that's exciting too. So yeah. Does anyone else have questions? Miranda, do you have any questions? Anything?
Yeah, I'm still getting used to Zoom, so I'm sorry. My girls are questioning what's the biggest difference between Younique and other direct sales companies, because you are not the first, Kristin, Shari, it's your first. I've been in direct sales before, and I know the difference, and I've shared my experience, but maybe from someone else's point of view, maybe just a little bit of explanation. You don't have to say specific company names, but maybe just another view of like, because they're like, oh, well, I've already done something like that. It's just not my thing. Like, not everything's the same.
Can I start? Because I made this, I want to explain, it's the heart. Because let me share with this before, because I started in direct sales when I was 18. Younique is my 5th company. I worked for business-driven companies, business-driven, really oriented to earn money. I worked for product-driven companies, but Younique is the first company which is mission-driven, more mission-driven, and also product-driven, but more mission-driven. That's the first company which really is talking to people's hearts. That's how I explain, and I would explain this to other people. And I was thinking I know everything about direct sales when I joined Younique with Brenda. That's what I said, and just the journey, the presenter journey, and also the personal journey of personal development is not that you can compare this to have this in other direct selling companies. This is just about earning money, having a nice car. I'm saying this because I worked in those companies, having a nice house, having a swimming pool, and also the opportunities were shown in this way. That's not Younique. We don't want to be in that way, because we want to change women's lives, that they can grow and they can show to everyone how beautiful they are inside and also outside specifically. This is for me the most important point, which you can also feel at every event when you join a live event, in every action we are doing. And that's how I would say it in my few words. Shari, what do you think?
Absolutely. And you know, it's interesting because a lot of people don't know that Derek did not, he was a multimillionaire in his early 30s. He did not have to work. He quit, he sold his company and was home coaching his boys basketball team. And the reason this company was started was because of a mission, because of the Younique Foundation. They wanted to create a foundation that was a safe haven for women who were adult survivors of childhood sexual abuse. And they wanted to do something to make a difference. And they thought, okay, how would we do that? Well, what if we created a company? And the mission of the company was to fund that foundation. And what is so amazing, I have chills right now, actually, just talking about it. What's so amazing is that while we're a mission first company, and we all, you know, the mission of the Younique Foundation is just so near and dear, and it'll be near, and once you hear the story, it will be near and dear to your heart too, because it is such an amazing story. And I'm sure Karlee has shared, I think I saw you shared that video in the group. But it's not just that. We help women from so many angles. So we've got the Younique Foundation on one side, but then, like I was saying, when I first started, what launched me to become the first millionaire in the company was the fact that early on it clicked with me that I can help other women. I'm not just in a sales business, and I'm not just looking to get a bigger house or get a new car or anything like that. By the way, this house I was living in long before Younique. We moved in here in 2009, 10 years ago. We haven't changed. You know, it's stayed the same. Because, but what I loved was the fact that when I realized that I could help other women, and then the way that Derek structured our compensation plan is that when you help other people, it's really the only way to grow in this business. I didn't realize that in the beginning because I didn't pay that much attention to the compensation plan, to be honest. But the best part is that for me to grow my business, I help Karlee. For Karlee to grow her business, she helps you build a business. We each help each other, and you rise by lifting others. That is the best part about this. So at the end of the day, you have helped your family because you've helped so many others. And I just feel like that is just the way the whole world should work. I wish the whole world worked that way. You know, it's just, it's such a blessing to be here and just to get to have work that is so fulfilling. You know, we say all the time, it's more than makeup. It is so much more than makeup. The makeup is just the vehicle that we use to grow ourselves and to help other women grow.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. When I first started, and I know I've shared bits and pieces of this in other Zoom chats, but I felt like something was missing. I had the career, I had an amazing family, all those things were in place, but I didn't feel I was worthy enough. I didn't think what worth did I have, kind of a thing. And I know, looking back, that the way I felt then, that's my mission and goal, is to help more women who feel like I used to feel, not feel that way anymore. And it's crazy to think that the platform of makeup has provided that, but it has. I'm more confident now without makeup than I ever was before. And it's just the coolest thing to be able to help other women, see them grow and blossom. And it all starts with this tiny tube of mascara. It's so cool, you know?
It does. And just so everybody knows too, Karlee and I and Kristin, I'm sure, can say this as well. We all didn't start out looking like this. If you see our very first pictures, right? Our very first selfies, it was much different. We all learn as we go, you know, and it's just a lot of fun to play and learn new techniques. But and Karlee will tell you this as well. I put makeup on special for this because I wear makeup maybe 2 days a week. And so this is a really big deal. You guys are very important to me. The fact that I went and put makeup on to be here, because I've been known to just show up, but you know, I feel more confident without makeup even, you know, now, like we're saying, Karlee.
Yeah, and this is also what I really love about Younique, Shari, and Karlee, you can also say this, I'm sure, that I go sometimes to corporate without makeup. Now I have our new spray foundation, especially for you guys. I'm the same like you, Shari. Maybe I'm using a foundation twice a week for my lives to show some products, you know. I love our products, you know, but I'm also confident, and this is what I love about Younique. We are not a company about Barbies, you know. You can show your true self even without makeup, and we are not a typically beauty fashion company. We are also going to corporate without makeup, for example, and we are not a Photoshop company. That's also part of our mission. And our catalog models are also our presenters and not any professional models, also part of our mission. So that's the line you can see and find our mission on several different places in our actions, just to give you another example.
Did that answer your question, Miranda? Right? Or hopefully will help the other ladies, right? That are maybe, because I know you know the mission and you feel.
Yeah. No, I think that's pretty clear. I've been getting that question a lot, and I figured, you know, they've heard it from me. They know who I am, but at least my group does. And they trust me. It's nice to hear from other people and other stories and their experiences. It just makes that a little bit more real. And that's what, that's awesome.
It's the sisterhood. It's really the sisterhood too, because I don't know of another place honestly in the world. I don't know of another place where women support other women at the level that we do. We celebrate each other. It is a culture within our organization and within our teams that we uplift each other. It's uplift, empower, and validate. And that's what we do for each other. And you will not find a bigger group of cheerleaders, a bigger group of women that are rooting for you and for your success, however that success looks to you. I keep saying that because not everybody wants to be Black status level 2. That's, you know, and that's okay. But we're here to meet you where you're at and then get you to whatever level you want to be and show you the way. But we all do it in just such a supportive environment that's just what I love so much. I did not get into this business for the sisterhood. A lot of people did. I did not. I got in this business because I needed to make money for my family. The sisterhood was an amazing bonus that I didn't see coming. I didn't know that I needed it. I didn't know that I wanted it. But it has turned into the biggest blessing of my life. And, you know, kind of what you were saying, Karlee, I was an older mom. I was 36 when I had my first baby. And so I thought, well, I'm older. I'm not going to lose myself. You know, I know a lot of times women lose themselves in just being a mom and a wife, and they don't do anything for themselves. And when this came along, I was 43 when this opportunity came along for me. And I didn't realize I had such a hole. I don't know how else to say it, but this filled a void for me. This was like, oh my gosh, I can do something for myself that's also helping my family, but it was like feeding my soul and just making me into, I feel like every woman that I've ever met that is a Younique presenter, this has made her blossom. Like, you're already a beautiful flower, but now you just blossom, and there are parts and aspects to you that you didn't even know that you had. And it just comes out in the most beautiful way, in the most supportive, safe environment that you could ever have to build a business.
I love it. Makes me so excited. Does anyone else have any other questions or things that they want to add about their experiences, or, you know? Because I know Erin's another leader that she's launching in Netherlands as well, but so I invited her on here with us. So she's from Vancouver, BC, and I just spent the weekend with her. But you feel free to pipe in too, Erin, if you want. So you can. I know, nothing like putting you on the spot.
Maybe I can let you know about another event I want to invite you, and that you can also do a save the date and mark your calendar. It's February 22nd, ladies. I am having for my region, that means for Netherlands, Germany, and Austria, our Empower You training event, which is specifically only for presenters. It will happen on February 22nd in the northwestern part of Germany, so it's not that far away from your border, from the Netherlands border. The Austrian guys have to travel much more. And for that reason, I was choosing the city Wiesbaden. It's in Wiesbaden, and it's a training event, motivation event, only for presenters, and I'm doing lots of recognition. So I'm doing lots of recognition for pinks, blues, and starting at pink. So if you perform to pink, in November, in December, or in January, you are up on stage. I will bring you on stage, and then you will feel our community and our sisterhood and how much we are cheering up each other. Trust me, I'm celebrating you, and 1,800 people will celebrate you on stage. It's a presenter event with 1,800 people. It's Shalane Maxfield, Derek's wife, from our CEO, already told me she is going to join us. I'm there, and these three market presenters, and it's about training, recognition, your success, and lots of motivation, and how you can build your business. And then you will feel the purple powerhood and sisterhood during this day. So save the date, and ticket sale will start on November the 19th. And you will get all information when you will join our presenters only group for Germany, Austria, Netherlands. Just want to let you know, a heads up for you.
And you said before that it will sell out pretty quickly, right?
So we made records during the past years in Germany. So normally when we launch these tickets, they are sold out in Germany. This was the past years in 90% approximately in 30 minutes. So that's why I'm announcing a date and the time always when we are launching these tickets. So it will be on November the 19th at 6 p.m. CET, our local time, ladies. But I will teaser and do lots of posts and remind you. So go in there at 6 p.m. CET. I will post a link to the Eventbrite page, and then you can buy a ticket. Ticket price will be €79, but you will get free unique product in the same value, and lunch is included. So it has a special value also inside. Come to this event. It's life-changing for your business also.
Yeah, getting to those events, it is life-changing. I've had the privilege of speaking at an Empower You here in Edmonton, and gone to a few of them in between then, and it's pretty amazing. So yeah, that's exciting. I honestly wish I could come. That would be amazing. Do you guys have any other questions or anything to add? Feel free to.
I had a question.
Yeah.
I had one question, Karlee. This is for in regards to the save the date for the launch event in January. For the opportunity part of it, do they have to come with a presenter, or can just a potential come on her own?
Okay, so a potential can come on her own. On talking about the opportunity event in January, right?
Right.
So just each person needs to buy a ticket. So one ticket per person. We will share a link, Eventbrite link, and you can share this link with anyone who wants, and anyone who's signing up there and buys a ticket can come. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. So they don't have to be accompanied by already.
They don't
presenter.
have to come with a presenter, but
okay.
For sure, it's the best case when I'm a presenter, but for sure, other people can also come, sure. Okay, who are not coming with a presenter. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so awesome. I just love seeing you all. Okay, do you guys have any other questions or anything? Or anything you want to add or say? Feel free, take the mic. I know we wanted to try and keep it to like that half-hour, 40-minute mark, just so that people watching the replay, can feel like it's not too much.
Karlee, I want to say something, because all the ladies who are going to join Younique in the Netherlands, I want to congratulate you. This is a great team. Being in Karlee's and Aaron's team, and having Shari as the upline, this is so amazing. I know you will have lots of training, lots of motivation, and lots of fun, because it's the most important part also of our business. It's not just about facts and figures. You also need to have fun, like in a family, and you are getting trained in an outstanding way. In addition, and I want to congratulate you, because these ladies are awesome. And if I would join as a presenter, I'm not allowed to, by the way, I would go into this team. I just want to let you know.
Woo! Yeah. We rock. That's all I'm going to say. No, I'm just kidding. It is a whole pile of fun, you guys. And if there's anything that I can say, if you're not having fun with what you're doing, you need to. I do this as full-time work. I've said this before that I was a nurse before, but I wake up every day excited to do what I do. And I mean, Erin's on here, and she is a full-time police officer. And she rocks this business. So no matter where you are and what stage of life you are, what background you come from, what work you have, how many kids you have or don't have, it doesn't matter. You can fit this into nooks and crannies of your day, like we talked about before, and it's just so cool to be a part of something bigger with a movement that like nothing else. So we're so excited for the Netherlands to have this wave of momentum come at them. So yeah,
I couldn't say it any better, Karlee. Honestly. And just to add to that, for even the people that are watching on the replay, you know, being a police officer, I love my job, but Younique sets my soul on fire. So many times people say, oh, I can't do this because I work full time. I work full time and I travel for my full-time job, and I wake up with a purpose, and I can't even describe how amazing it makes me feel. And like Shari had said, I started for a different reason, and now my purpose is to help other women feel the way I feel, exactly how Karlee had described it. Like, it is infectious. So I'm so excited for all of you.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah. Oh, it's so awesome. Well, I honestly, I don't know if you guys have anything else to add. Feel free to pipe in, but I just want to thank Kristin for taking the time out of her evening to come and chat with you guys. I've been messaging back and forth with her, and she is just a shining light. Like, everything's always so positive. No, you are. You guys are in good hands over there, because she is tremendous and just exudes positivity and just is all for you guys. I'm just so excited for you. So, and you still have Shari and I back home here, or back where we are over here too. But it's nice to have somebody right then and there to help you through some of those things that maybe we can't help you with, right? So pretty cool. Yeah, and thanks, Shari, you too, for taking the time to be here. And everyone else as well. Love you, ladies. I'm excited for you. For some of you have people that are over there right now, that you live in Canada, that you've been talking to, and some of you are already over there and spreading the word. And yeah, thank you for doing what you do. So, do you guys have anything else to add? No, you're good? Okay, I will